all
That's
the
an
money in the world.
assumption as well.
I would prove that you met her. We can ask her. It's very easy to clear up. I'm not stupid, Envy.
It's an
No,
assumption. Half
people
of
on
the
this
shit
app are.
you've
You're
lied and
not
said have
smart,
been
beloved.
assumptions.
You're not
So
smart.
you're not either.
You're not smart. I know.
You're
I
a
know the word.
lawyer.
It's not unguilty. I'm smart enough to know the word is not unguilty.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You could hope to be poor white trash. That is where you could hope to be.
You're missing the whole point of her telling me
to be poor white
that Moon
trash.
Boots did it
You're
with
not fooling
malicious
me.
intent.
You were trying to get attention because people found out that you live with a harem of three PDOs, and you tried to. You do what white women do all the time. You cry wolf and expect people to give you sympathy. I clocked it. People clocked it. You're not smart.
Time out. Moderator.
I've asked you to
Tap
prove it
screen,
1,000
share the
times.
live one at a time, or I will start muting. One at a time, or I'll start muting. Thank you.
This nigga don't even got my.
I love his accent.
Ask you a question, right? I just want you to answer this question. And I want you to tell me if it doesn't make any sense, right? So, the person, Little Moon Boots, right? He sends me the address, while he also sends me the link with this man who is registered to her home, right? As stated, when I came back, they said somebody had already called. I was like, okay, well, fuck it. I'm going to tell her they called. We, in this conversation, proceed to have she asked me, she shows me the people on the panel because she says she screen recorded. I'm like, I'm not sure who it was. I wasn't paying attention at that point because I had muted my phone and was talking back to y'all. So I don't know who called. Later the next day, well, I would actually say later that day because it was probably like 5 o'clock in the morning at this time. I found out Little Moon Boots called. And I was like, I wouldn't say that he called with the purpose of doing any good because he's the one who sent me her address.
But why did you ask for it? You're missing the point. You're trying to dodge the question and you're not answering it.
That's the point of what I
You put your ass on the panel when all of us said not to and to get the fuck off. You asked somebody for information because you said you was going to make calls that you didn't. And then you offered to give said information out to other people, which is further doxing. And I'd say 80% of the fucking information that was given out that was doxed was bullshit.
Okay.
And I can prove it.
So anyways, right.
But you're ignoring
you're
the overall.
You're still not answering the question.
Because I'm not
you aren't either.
talking to you. I'm talking to Pro Bono.
I've answered the
Ma'am,
question.
you tried to self-delete, and instead of telling people in your tangible life, you went to the app to get sympathy. That's the point.
Take shit to the app.
Okay,
The stupid bitch beside you did. Are you not comprehending?
No, you told somebody from the app.
Of me saying
you told
to
somebody
the panel,
from the
I'm
app.
gonna unalive myself.
You told somebody from the app. You didn't tell somebody in your real life. You told somebody. You could have left a note.
I told my.
You could have left a note. You could have left a note.
It was
like
clearly
I
for
said.
attention, Envy. Seriously.
Okay.
Could you have left a note? Let me ask that question. Could you have left a note, Envy? Could you have left a note? What could you possibly told your friend that you couldn't have left in a note for people to know what to do?
Probably because I wouldn't want my fiance to experience that again. That's why.
Okay, then why do it at all?
This bitch. Oh my god.
Because you didn't.
Wait, I have one question.
I'm going to ask a question and then talk. Shut the fuck up, Heifer. It's probably because people suffer with things in their personal life. I mean, all of us do.
I'm not negating that. I'm not negating that. You're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you weren't in a dark place. Let's say that. Let's say I believe that you were actually going to do it. My questioning is, first of all, you're still here. Thank God. But you're still here. Number one, you told somebody from the app. You didn't tell anybody in your real life.
I'll be back later. No offense, bye.
You didn't leave a note. You didn't type up a note per your thing. You said you didn't do that. You said you wanted somebody to know so that you can tie up loose ends. Ma'am, it all adds up to what people call a desperate attempt to either shift focus or attention or.
Well, honestly, I would agree with you if
you have no choice but to because I'm smart.
But that's not what happened.
But it is what happened. We sat here and watched it.
I never came and told y'all that.
Okay. You're missing the point.
If I would have did that, I could have understand you saying I was reaching for attention. I could understand that. But I
Because you were
suffer with
reaching for
BPD, so
attention.
when I feel that way, I genuinely feel that way. And I genuinely have attempted before. Obviously, I'm meant to fucking be here.
Okay.
So, I mean, what do you
I think you weaponized unalivement. I think because Siren probably, maybe she didn't find out 100% everything that was true, but she found out enough that was very damaging.
It had nothing to do with Siren or TikTok. I just want you to know that. It had nothing to do with that.
I think the timing is very due. I think the timing
get
is
away
very
from the things
suspicious.
that I was going through.
Okay,
in real
the timing
life.
was very suspicious.
Yeah, so
Jesus, can I fucking talk?
So pro bono,
I
let's
can't.
not
Can you
forget
shut
that I
the fuck
showed
up?
the
Because you just
recording.
always saying some shit and it don't even make no fucking sense. All you do is lie.
Let's not forget that I did show the recording of her saying that if Amiga or somebody didn't get Siren, she was going to unalive herself with Siren.
And that's when I thought that she said that she was gonna show my baby in her Discord. Of course.
I just want to point out one thing, and then I'm going to go on mute. I just want to point out.
Say that.
I just want to point out one thing, and then I'm going to go on mute. Earlier, when I started questioning you, you called me stupid. Now, just about 10 seconds later, you admitted that you could see how the optics of this looks suspicious. So we've now gone from I'm stupid to I actually made a point. So I just want to say for somebody who's stupid, I've actually got you to admit that it looks suspicious.
You're trying to lead the conversation and you're wrong.
I'm asking questions. How am I leading the conversation? I'm asking questions.
I said, I personally did not come tell a motherfucker on this app that I wanted to take my life.
You just said not 5 minutes ago, you told your friend Amiga.
My friend, yes, my friend.
And you met her where? And where did you meet her? Off the app.
Right.
My point exactly.
I told my friend off the app. That's not me saying that I wanted all you motherfuckers to know my business.
What did you think she was going to do with that information?
I was going through personal things before all of that shit even occurred. That's why I came on TikTok to get my mind off of it. And then people wanted to cover up all the PDO shit with tacos. So they used half-ass bullshit lies against me.
Oh wow, yeah.
Commercial break.
I didn't even think about
Commercial
that.
break. Tap the screen. Tap the screen.
I've said that since day one.
So this is all about taking the.
I used
heat
my
off the
friend.
tacos.
No, she's used me because I was off the app for 2 fucking years.
And what did so Envy, once you told your friend, what did you want her to do with that information?
Let's go, Memphis.
What did you expect her to do with that information? You told her, now you're in your room by yourself, you're about to do it. What did you want her to do with that information? What did you want her to
look like?
At the end of the day, what?
Like in the room when you were about to do it, what did it look like?
You and Nick are fucking weird.
Wait.
You and Nick are fucking weird.
Okay, ignore him. What did you want Amiga to do with that information?
Just said that with what Nick said this morning. Y'all are weird. I'm not answering nothing else. That's fucking weird. That is some weird ass serial unaliver shit.
Okay, were the lights on? Were the lights off? Obviously, the AC.
Bitch, we were having a disco party, motherfucker. You're weird.
Okay, well, since you're not answering my question,
we had glitter on our titties and everything. It was great.
Go ahead, Pro Bono. Ask the questions. I'll answer.
Okay, so what did you want Amiga to do with the information once you told her? What did you tell her, that you were going to end it? This was it? And what did you want her to do with that information?
Well, when I thought that I had heard Siren say that she was going to post my baby and all this shit in her Discord, yes, I did say that, and I felt that way because why in the fuck would you do that?
Can I stop you right there? Can I hold on 1 second? So you just said about 2 minutes ago it had nothing to do with what was going on the app with Siren. You just said that. It's just on recording, like not even 5 minutes ago.
Right.
You literally said that had nothing to do with now. When talking about hold on, ma'am. Hold on. Now, by talking about it, you just brought her up again. So did it have to do with Siren or not?
The second day, yes. The first day, no.
The first day, what? You tried to commit?
The first day that I felt the way I felt and I said what I said had nothing to do with Siren, had nothing to do with TikTok.
Okay.
I came on TikTok to get away from all the shit from what was going on in my personal life. I came on here to shit talk, laugh, have a good time like everybody else does. And then people want to be weird to take shit off of their fucking backs, which, like, okay, half of your fucking information's wrong. You said my dad's 57, his name's David, and he's a P3DO, and I just supposedly have P3DOs running rampant.
So let me ask a follow-up question because I want to get back. You said the information is wrong, correct? So did Siren dox your address?
One of my properties, yes.
Okay. In one of the properties that you own, it matches the same address of a registered SA offender. Mm-hmm. You're saying that the state has wrong information?
No, I didn't say that was wrong. I just said that is not where I live.
Okay, but you do house SA offenders, correct?
I rent a home to somebody, yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, even sex offenders got to live somewhere.
I mean, that right? And money's money.
It just can't be near a school.
Exactly, and it's not.
Okay, that's neither here nor there. I mean, yeah, if you want to rent to SA offenders, that's fine. So the next thing, though, is that they're saying someone in your family is also a registered SA offender.
And I've proven that is not true.
What's with that? Why are you renting to those people?
You shut the fuck up, because all you've done is fucking lie and try to insert yourself everywhere to beat somebody.
But that's like saying that's a subgroup of people. That's like saying why rent to black people? Like people need a space to live.
Are you comparing black people to 3PDOs?
Well, no, I'm just talking about.
Who just said that dumb shit?
I'm talking about people.
Imagine if I said that.
Okay, so that's not why so that's not what happened. What happened the first time, from my understanding, is that they said her children stayed with her. So they were confused as to how she had a registered sex offender in her home and she has children. That was the problem.
And I had already stated that me and that man don't live together.
Okay. Anyway, and when it came out that once again she didn't have her children, people just kind of moved on from that until once again
until you and Amiga went to the app and told everyone I was raped and had a child from it. Tell the truth, bitch.
No, I said you were assaulted. I never said you were raped.
You did. That's the same motherfucking thing.
No, it's not.
Because y'all are nasty, slimy fucking cunts.
And again, the only reason that was brought up in conversation was because I didn't know that
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck why. I don't give a fuck why. I don't give a bigger fuck. I don't give a bigger fuck. Okay. I'm not the one walking around looking like you. I'm not the one being a fucking cunt every day telling another woman's business, but you claim to be my friend. No, bitch, I would never have told somebody that you was raped and had a kid from it. Are you okay?
You told me I wasn't your friend, so whatever I
okay, because we was never friends, because I knew you was a weird fake bitch, and I been told Amiga that. Been told her that for years.
Say so. That doesn't even make any sense.
That's a fact.
Hold on, wait a second. We met literally in 2024, and we
stopped. Sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because I met you around the same time that Zake was stalking and harassing both of us. And honestly, I don't even know if she was stalking you at this point. I think you were just beefing with the girl because you just talk shit about everybody.
I'd like to continue asking a question about online. So you are about to self-delete. Do somebody come and check on you? I guess that's when the authorities show up.
Nope, nobody came.
So what made you decide?
Like I said, I don't live at that address, and
okay,
no, nobody came.
You don't live there. What made you stop to think that you did want to actually be? What was the catalyst that did that for you?
I had a really bad seizure on live, and it was recorded, and people laughed about it, and I heard it back, and I watched it back on the camera, and I took my seizure medication, and I calmed down.
Okay, so you had a seizure on camera, and that made you not want to self-delete?
No, I had a Can you listen? Pro bono, you say you're a lawyer. You're not a good listener, though. I had a seizure, and I took my medication.
Okay.
And it helped me calm down.
Okay, so...
So then I had better logical thinking instead of emotional thinking.
So let me repeat back what I'm saying, because I'm not a good listener, apparently. So you were about to self-delete, and you ended up having a seizure, or you were having thoughts about self-deleting. You had a seizure, and then after that seizure, you took medication that helped you come back to reality?
I wouldn't say come back to reality, but help calm me down. Yes, I take
seizure medication.
Yes,
your seizure medication. Is it antidepressant as well?
No, it is a well, I guess I don't know.
It's medication is Xanax. It's basically
no, it's not. I don't take.
Yes,
Xanax.
it is.
It's diazepam. It's not Xanax, crackhead.
Diazepam will calm you down,
and it's a seizure medication as well. Thank you.
Yeah, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Envy, Envy, what did you call Andrew? Envy.
Crackhead, like my mom.
Oh,
Crackhead.
this is Envy. Hi, Envy.
No.
It's so nice
Hi,
to meet you.
Hi, baby.
No, it ain't.
I always hear so much about you.
Yes, it's Valium. Yes.
Hey, Envy, did I hear you correctly in saying that the seizure happened on live?
Yeah. Well, it was recorded. Yes.
Is there a place where we can see that clip?
I don't know. The girl that was up here that wanted to talk so much and then run. Yeah.
Ask Siren.
She
Okay.
supposedly has
Sorry,
it.
yes, share the live to Siren. Share the live to Siren.
We're trying to look at this supposed seizure.
It wasn't on
because this,
camera. It
folks,
was on
this is not a
record.
normal
It was a
seizure.
phone
This
call.
is a life.
It was
This
a
is a
record.
life-saving
It was a
seizure.
record.
No,
And
but
Miss
this is a
Fred,
miraculous
yes, it's in
thing.
the same thing. How when I have epilepsy? Are you okay?
Well, Envy, I
No,
just
what
think
I'm
it's
saying-
important. Envy, I think it's important because if your seizure did get rid of your unaliving thoughts,
rejecting
Yep,
people to come up.
exactly. It wasn't the Valium.
Hooray.
It was
The
not the
doctor-
Valium.
Hold on.
Hey,
Damn, can
Jedediah,
me and Miss Sam
hello.
speak?
Hello, Jedediah.
Trey,
Jediah.
Did you just call him Jedediah?
It's because of Bold. I swear. But like when
It is
Bold
because
says it, everybody catches on.
Say
Okay,
it
let me
again,
break
babe.
this
What's
down.
your
Hold
name?
on, Trey. Hold on. Let me break this down for the people that don't have brains, okay?
Shut up, Bold. Shut up,
Bo,
Bold.
can I get Showtime?
It's not gonna matter.
Envy,
They
can I
still
ask
don't
you
got brains.
something?
It's not gonna
At
matter,
no
babe.
point did you say
I know
maybe.
you know a lot about drugs, Andy. Please shut the fuck up.
Oh, wow.
Okay?
But I'm
Please
saying,
shut the
why
fuck
didn't
up.
you take a Valium?
You can get that at the
no
TikTok
point.
shop.
At no
It-
point.
$29.99
It is
tonight
for-
only.
Oh,
It
maybe
is
I
for
Get
should
over there
chill
multiple
out.
quickly.
things, Andy. It's for multiple things.
Okay.
Get it. It sure
Okay,
is.
it is. Okay, so let's look it up. Let's look up diazepam Valium. Let's look it up, everybody, okay?
Oh, yeah. God,
Because one thing that it helps with, here comes Miss Ride My Pussy.
Whoa.
So diazepam can help with seizures. Diazepam can help with muscle relaxation. Diazepam can help with anxiety. Diazepam can help with agoraphobia. Diazepam can help with mood regulation. Diazepam can help with a slew of things. Yes. Absolutely. There you go. Are y'all okay? I had a seizure. I took my medication. It helped calm me down. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. There we go. Like, what is there not to understand?
Yeah.
Are you under the care of a
I need to ask
psychiatric doctor?
my psychiatrist for that.
Look it up.
Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead. Let Trey
So
speak.
so when you were having these thoughts, when you were having these unaliving thoughts, did you call your doctor, your
I
therapist?
did. I got an emergency
But
appointment
it's
the next
not
day.
even that
Yes.
hard. All she had to do
Not
is
his
take a
business. Not
fucking
his
Valium.
business.
What are we doing?
I gotta ask my psychotherapist about diazepam. Yes, God.
It helps a lot. It helps a lot.
Yeah, I'm on
So
Zoloft. I
you
want
took
something
the
to knock me.
diazepam. Hold on. So did you take the diazepam or did you take the rescue nasal inhaler thing?
So my doctor has it written for emergencies when I have cluster seizures, which are back to back, or if I have a severe one, that I am to crush one and take it back with liquid or applesauce and then take a pill form one because I metabolize medication.
I would snort it. I would totally
That's what I'm saying. If you're crushing it up, if you're crushing it up,
please. I'm talking to her.
I have CYP.
All right, Mimi, not too much. Calm down.
I have CYP.
I have epilepsy
CYP to C19, and I am a ultra rapid metabolizer of the liver of medication. So I need a lot more medication than the typical human being.
I would be Nurse Jackie
but
and that
you should
bitch
also
snorting that
ask your
shit.
neurologist
Yeah.
for the rescue nasal.
And she's
Just saying.
working on that. She is currently working on that right now. But it's like $1,000 per nasal spray. So
Do you not have insurance?
I do, but they're not the greatest. Even with my fiance, his doesn't even really cover shit, and all he does is work. So I mean, come on now.
Have you forgiven Mimi for all the trash Mimi was talking to you? You just cool with her
No,
now?
I literally said that, but she also did believe that I don't have seizures when I have a camera in my living room and I watched my seizure back. Like I did have a very bad seizure that night. And then for people to laugh and say I was hyperventilating, you're a piece of shit because that's not funny.
We're trying to watch.
I don't give a fuck what you're trying to see.
disgusting.
weird.
It's not
They was
funny.
trying
You'll
to.
probably
They was.
jack off
It's not
to it. You're
funny.
weird.
They was trying to say you was doing the white woman tears.
That's what we're thinking.
Did I
is that
cry
it might not be a
that night?
seizure.
Yes, but I had also found out a lot of personal things before I even came on the app. The only reason that Siren tried to dox me was to cover up her friend's bullshit. That's why she kept trying to
I
start
cry
fights with me.
all the time. I cry all the time.
And I don't give a fuck. I'm a human being. I'm
Yeah,
not ashamed of crying. I'm
I
not ashamed
cry.
of feeling
It's all
suicidal.
right if you want to cry, babe. We got you.
I
We
cry
got
If
you.
it's
all
my
the
party,
time.
I could cry if I want to.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
call
give a
you
fuck.
Jay. I'm gonna call you Jay.
Ow!
Since Bull fucked your name up.
Jediah.
Bull, don't be telling me the wrong name.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
glad.
Andy called
You
me
know what,
Jedediah
Teenage?
earlier.
You're
I
not
almost
wrong.
I'm
died.
glad you're still here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
I've
think
called
that.
you Jedediah.
Jedediah. I was like, ah.
I'm gonna start
Hold up,
calling you
but
Jay.
hold up, but to teenage dirtbag, you're right. But the problem is, so I don't sleep good at night. I have night terrors. So I am a day sleeper for the most part. Always have been since I was literally born out the cooch. And
Oh my Jesus.
at the end of the day, y'all know I'm vulgar. And at the end of the day, it's
You
not
better it came
going
out
to
of a
stop
cooch.
me. Right? It's not going to stop me from having seizures if people.
Look at there. I won. What the fuck happened?
I came on the app to get away from reality for a little bit and just to talk shit and have fun with people, and people wanted to take things other ways. So
I don't know.
I
think
just
you
have
like-
everything. I know,
Another
Siren,
thing
just
that-
like you're a nurse, bitch, and you're not.
And another thing that people don't understand with epilepsy, it fucks with our sleep pattern.
Yes, badly.
Are you and Siren cool now, I guess? Oh, where'd she go? Somebody's reporting her. Guys, why are you reporting MB? She's such a sweetheart. She's
No,
lovely.
Bono did that.
I sniped her. So
Okay.
she can come back up in 5 minutes. Actually, she can come back before.
What's up?
Just curious, do y'all believe her?
Before I commit to an answer, I'd like to see the seizure in 4K.
Timing for me. It's the timing
Why-
for me.
why?
It's the timing. It's the timing.
My
for me.
daughter-
You heard what
my
she had to
daughter
say.
really believes her.
Do you believe her?
What diazepam is used for?
Make a poll.
I mean, but
Make
that's a
poll.
pretty popular medication. It's not like that. You couldn't look that
I
information
know.
up online.
I know,
Right.
but diazepam
Something
is
that you would use
for,
to treat seizures. There's much better medications to actually
I
treat
do know
seizures.
that. I do. It is used.
Yeah,
for
I just feel like if
treating
we saw a
epilepsy.
video of the seizure, it would corroborate a lot of the
What?
narrative.
Why? Why
Because
do you want to
it's-
see
it's-
somebody
because
having
that
a
is
seizure?
he asked what the catalyst was for what her change of heart and why she wanted to not self-delete or
Why
ban
do you
her.
want to see somebody
Time
having a
out! Don't
seizure?
interrupt me, please.
Well,
She was
No,
on the
fuck
way.
you.
She was on the
Fuck
way.
you, Memphis. I don't
She-
like you.
Calm down.
You're
Calm
fucking
down, babe.
racist.
Calm
Bigot,
down,
don't
babes.
do not call
All
me
right.
babe.
Calm
I
down.
know.
You asked him
Fuck
a
you.
question.
No, fuck you too.
Okay.
Now I'm
All
walking
right.
in Memphis.
Yeah, Andrew, you're not a physician, babe. You're not. And
So-
you definitely will take that for seizures.
So if we
I mean,
saw,
you could, but
Yeah.
there's much better
Diazepam,
medication.
And other things as well. And other
Dilantin,
things as well.
Lamictal,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Zimizumide.
But we are
I
not
would- I
doctors
think
or
something like-
physicians.
There's
Well, I
multiple.
think
And that's
something
not
like
our
that.
okay, I
expertise.
mean, okay, let's not
Temperance
center me.
a little
Don't please don't
better,
center
I
me.
would say.
They say
I just-
Andy's
Contact your
the coochie
nearest
doctor.
neurologist for any
All right.
information
Okay,
that you
one at a
need. Thank
time.
you.
One at a time, or I'll start muting.
A
Thank you.
neurologist?
So
Mute
the
us
issue
then.
is
Yeah, a
the
Mute us.
neurologist.
the issue is
Yes.
when
Oh,
asked
no,
what the
Trey's gonna
catalyst
keep
was
going
for
on
her
and
change
on.
of heart. She said
It's
that
over.
the seizure
Oh,
was
Lord,
what
I got
Shut
10
your ass
it
minutes.
up.
changed her. It changed her heart when after she had the seizure. If we saw the seizure, I think that corroborates her entire story.
Yeah, but she was saying people were making fun of her, so I wouldn't want to show that.
No, she's tough though. She's tough as hell. She's not. She doesn't care
She's
what
the
people think.
toughest person in the world. Yeah, she can take it.
She is not going to show you her
who had a
seizure if that's
seizure?
what you're
Another
wanting.
seizure.
Hey,
Like, are you
Strawberry.
okay?
Who had a seizure?
Allegedly, Envy had a seizure and it saved her
Oh,
life. IP address. She had a seizure and decided not to ban her own IP address.
So it says that if you said neurologist, that says a primary care physician, psychiatrist, or a nurse practitioner would be the type of doctor or medical staff that would.
A neurologist as well. It's a brain disorder,
You would
right?
have to see.
And
Yeah,
that's
you would
who
have
deals
to
with
see
the
a
brain,
neurologist to make sure
neurology.
you don't have.
I'm
you
aware what a
okay?
neurologist does.
Yeah, then that's what they deal with. You weren't aware. You were just listing other people.
Yeah, I'm telling you
what's
what
a
I'm telling you what
practitioner gonna
Google
do?
says. If you don't like what Google
Well,
says,
Google's
take
lying
it up
to
with
you.
Google.
Yeah, take it up with Google. They're lying to
There's
you.
Well,
there's
nurse
actually, and
practitioner, my psychotherapist is a nurse practitioner, and he's able to give me medicine. So
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
but I'm saying she has an
Period.
issue that she needs to see like a more specialized doctor. Her body's not metabolizing right the medication.
She has
we'll
health
say.
care.
Wait, is Trey?
Of course she does.
Envy?
Period.
No, I'm answering
the
some
best.
questions.
She has the best health care. For
I
5
don't
minutes,
know.
ago,
So, Trey,
No one
why-
said the
Can we bring Envy
best.
back up,
Nobody
please?
said the best.
So based on the information that you know or what presented, you don't believe the pedo stuff, Trey?
T-Ray, you're on mute.
Well, the way she described it from somebody that's just meeting her and just hearing about the situation, when she said that she had a separate property and he doesn't live with her, that kind of makes sense. And she kind of stuck by
The
that.
pedo stuff was true. It was all true. She called him. He was her baby daddy. She was one of the victims. Trey doesn't care. Trey's only telling us that she gets big girl seizures, so we empathize, and we don't. We truly don't. Did she shit herself when she had the seizure is my question.
That's another reason
Because
why we need to see that video.
when my sorority sister, junior year of college, had a seizure for the very first time,
play with
she
themselves.
shot
You're a
herself.
weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo.
Trey,
So do
what
you think I care? What you think?
Trey, I'm a weirdo, but the pedo effort
Absolutely
isn't.
are. What do you
The
think what
chomo
you
sucker
said was?
isn't.
What do you think what you said? You sounded like a chomo. Are you okay?
You would say that
What
since
you
you diddle
said to
kids.
Tom
How old's your
was
husband, Trey?
disgusting. No,
How old's
you
your
didn't.
husband?
You diddle kids.
How old's your
You
husband,
diddle
Trey?
kids, you
Trey,
weirdo.
how old is your
You're a
husband?
weirdo.
Trey,
None of your
Trey,
fucking
you,
business.
Trey,
None of your business.
Trey,
How old
Trey,
is
I think,
yours?
Trey,
How
I
old is
think
your
you
white
think
husband?
he's older.
Yes.
He's older than
There
I
you
am.
go.
Anyways,
There you
Trey,
go. So anyway, Strawberry.
Trey fights for chomos. Trey fights for
No, you're a
chomos.
weirdo. You're
Trey's a chomo
Time
defender.
out.
Trey the
After
chomo
Trey shares
defender.
live, I will start
That's
muting
Trey the
people
chomo
one
defender.
at a time.
Trey,
weird.
shut
Bring
up.
me
Why
back
don't
on
you
panel.
catch a
You
seizure?
shut up, bitch.
I hope you have
It's
a seizure
weird.
too, you old
It's
hag.
weird. It's
You
weird.
old unhealthy
Definitely not
hag.
gonna.
Shit.
You
Definitely not
miserable
gonna.
old unhealthy
Definitely not
hag.
gonna.
Don't
I
you
hope you
have
don't
a
lose your child,
bitch? Fuck you and your
I
limp
hope you
ass
don't lose your
arm.
child, you
Fuck
weird
you.
bitch.
Did you hear that?
I hope
Did you
you
hear
don't.
that?
Yes, absolutely. Did you, bitch?
Wow.
You know what's
talk
crazy
about
though?
children all
You
the
can't even
time,
use half your
bitch.
body. I'm not
You
about to
talk
argue with
about
a bitch
people
who's
diddling
literally.
children. You're weird.
I'm not about to
You're
argue
fucking
with a
weird,
bitch who
bitch.
literally cannot
You're a
handle her own
weird hoe.
limbs.
You're weird hoe.
What did Glow? What Glow? What did Glow say? What's going on with the Cash App? Do you know?
I'm sorry. What happened?
I'm checking my Cash App. I'm trying to see what the. Are you there, Pro Bono?
Of course I'm here.
Okay. Memphis and Trey, you're gone for 5 minutes. Memphis and Trey are gone for 5 minutes. You heard me? You heard?
Here's
All
the
right.
thing, right? Trey, you ugly old prolapse. I heard her. I heard her. And that doesn't.
you actually?
Yeah, she did. She did. Of course, she said it because she's miserable. She's infertile. She's elderly.
Oh, wow.
Half of her body drops down because she's had seizures. She's literally a fucking stroke survivor. Half of her brain quite literally doesn't work. I'm not about to argue with a droopy bodied bitch.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
Because if you
Oh
have
my
to
God.
drag one of your legs off the floor every morning to be able to put it back into bed, what am I saying? She literally said, I deserve to lose my child, Tyron, which is crazy because God forbid, knock on wood. But you want to know something I can do because I'm not 100 years old like the rest of you hags? Hop right back onto my husband and make another one. You infertile bitches could never. Would never.
That's Christ.
No.
Jesus.
Yikes.
They took her account away. Damn.
Yikes.
They took her account away. Damn.
That
They
was
took it away.
that was a filthy read. My God.
That to Strawberry. You didn't.
No,
say
I wasn't
shit.
really here.
Okay, yeah. Trey just said to Strawberry that she hopes that Strawberry loses her kid.
What?
Yes, and
Trey.
Literally,
What
she
the
said
fuck?
it twice. She said it 2 times.
Girl, I'd have heard worse. So
Why y'all go there?
That's what shocked y'all.
I'm saying.
I just don't, because Trey,
I'm saying,
I'm like,
Bobo,
it's
I'm
not
like,
shocking. It's not shocking. I've heard stuff like that, but Trey goes too far with shit, and I don't like when she, test the water.
I thought Trey was a woman on a Sunday.
That's not. You don't have to go that far, Trey. My God.
Oh, please, Bo. We heard worse.
No, we have, but I'm just. I've heard worse. I'm just saying from certain people, I have a level of fucking expectation that they wouldn't, dig that deep on
That's
shit.
your fault.
But as far as hearing it, I've heard worse. But yeah.
Look at Effie.
Amiga's here. Amiga's here.
Shy Warrior's not going to say anything to Trey.
Okay, so like I said, you think you know everything. You think you're a doctor, Andy. You're not. Back to the whole seizure thing. Amiga in the comments. In the comments. To help me, her screaming for him to help me before. Yeah.
So
So
MB, so if
there's no
let's say everything that you said is true, you can certainly understand optically that it based on the series of events, people might think that you did this as a stunt to get sympathy. You can understand that,
how
correct?
do you make yourself have a seizure? I want to know.
No. Listen to what film. I have not seen it.
You can hear me having a seizure on the recording.
I'm not going to debate that. What I'm saying is that you can you at least see that the seizure. Let's put that out. The events before the seizure that you were going to self-delete on the heels of Siren allegedly exposing you.
No, it had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
That was just a little sprinkle of bullshit on top the day I had already had.
Okay.
Which I'm not going to tell y'all because it's personal with my fucking family and someone was going to possibly unalive. So, yeah, I had a lot going on. I came on here to chit chat, laugh, whatever. Cool, whatever.
Okay.
But then people wanted to take the microscope off their friend having beers with their P3DO baby daddy and try to put it on me when I was 17 years old and did not know my baby daddy was a P3DO until I was already 3 to 4 months pregnant. What did y'all want me to do? Y'all wanted me to unalive my baby? No.
Somebody did say you were a victim earlier.
Yeah, but then literally said that I was also like effing P3DOs, and I don't. I did not know when I was 17 and got pregnant, and when I did find out, I immediately left him and have never been with him since. And I've actually brought him on this motherfucking app to prove that. Because everybody likes to lie.
They say you hired somebody. That wasn't the real one.
I'm hiding somebody? Damn, now I'm hiding.
Hired.
Oh, you can hire P3DOs?
You can hire people to put out a storyline.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit. That's really taking it far, Bold.
Well, I was the only one.
I thought I was poor, Bold.
I've seen it happen on this app. I'm sorry, I ain't telling.
I thought I was poor.
No. Oh God, I don't know what you are.
I know,
but I'm
right?
Just saying how
Exactly.
I know how people are on this app and they do some weird shit. When it comes to storylines.
Do you have, MB? Multiple properties, right?
I don't know. Somebody said 6, so I guess we're going with 6.
You're like a regular Berkshire Hathaway, huh?
Right here.
Andy, I know you're not talking. I've seen what you look like, and you get really methy. Chill out.
I get really messy. You're talking to me saying
yes, I don't do shrugs, so.
That's crazy.
Not messy, methy.
You hang out with P3DOs all the time.
But I don't. I've been waiting for the proof. I've asked every single one of you that run your dick suckers about the lies to prove it, and you
can't. What about
can't.
that dude that you're renting to?
What does that got to do with me? I don't fuck him. I don't live with him.
But you
Ain't my
were
man.
saying, okay,
Didn't
fine,
you
but
say?
that's
Didn't you
proof.
say he didn't do it though? Didn't you say
That's what it, yeah.
that he was
Yes,
innocent?
and if her mother does not stop her from trying to tell the truth, then he will be expunged. And if not, then he won't. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Mm-hmm.
I've called the state police with multiple people on the phone, and that is the truth. Just like he had to take multiple lie detector tests, and not to prove innocence, not to expunge him or anything, because it's not admissible in court. I understand, but in order for him to get off probation, he had to take lie detector tests and other things to prove thinking anything.
So you said
anything of that nature.
is the word you're looking for acquitted? You said expunged.
It will be completely
in
taken
order.
off of everything.
Okay. So just because I'm a fake lawyer. In order for to get a SA crime overturned, you have to have more evidence than just the word of the accused, right? If you're convicted in court and an accused victim come back and said, you know what, I lied, they didn't do it. The court doesn't work like that where they go, oh, we're just going to overturn. You have to have corroborating evidence.
Well, the thing about it is, so the sample that was found with the girl that was 15 was actually from another teenage person. There was no sample
you're
of
saying,
said person from the person
you're
at all.
saying, so what you're saying the state of is malfeasance, right? You're saying that the state, so this should be on Dateline NBC. This should be on 48 Hours. This would be one of the most prolific SA cases in the country. If you're saying that the evidence that they provided was non-factual.
It was of a teenage boy, yes.
Okay, so do you hear what I'm saying though? That is a news story to end all news stories, MB.
Mm-hmm.
Like any journalist on any newspaper that got wind of that would be national news. You would literally watch about it.
Well, nothing, because I'm not part of it, but yeah.
Okay, but what you're saying doesn't make sense, beloved.
Because I'm not a part of it. Like I said,
you're enough a part of it. You're enough a part of it where you're saying you're enough a part of it where you're trying to quote legal processes.
So like I said, if the girl does go through with that, then yes, that is possible that everything is going to be.
It is not possible. I'm
yes,
literally telling you
yes,
that.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because
okay.
How are you going to say when you don't live
I
in
just
our
told
state, you don't know? I've already spoke to the state police. That's above him.
So you're not privy to the crime at all. You didn't know the victim and you don't know this guy, correct? Nope. This is a person who rents from you, correct?
Yes.
So prior to him renting from you, you didn't know him from Adam, right?
Right.
Okay, so what you're telling us, just to make sure, your renter, your tenant, you now talk to the state police on behalf of him?
Of course I had to before letting someone move into my
and the state police told you what?
I asked multiple questions. She answered the multiple questions. I asked her, was there anything that he had to do, or were they going to be on the property multiple times, or any of the nature? She let me know everything, told me everything, and that's all I needed to know. So
okay, so where they should move toward whether he was innocent and going to be found unguilty per you?
Because like I said, the girl messaged me, and then shortly after the girl messaged me, because I'm assuming she must have thought that me and him were together.
I'm sorry. Every time you say that, I have other questions. The victim
the mother messaged me and said, "Don't speak to her child," even though
what is the motivation of the victim messaging you?
I'm a guilty conscience, I guess. I'm not sure.
But why would she message you? What do you have? You just said you don't know this man.
Yeah, how do you know the victim and the mom?
I don't.
So why would they reach out to you, the landlord of where he lives?
It sounds like some small town.
Exactly, because we were friends on Facebook, and she saw him tag me in things, and I assumed she thought we were together.
But you're saying you didn't know the victim. And now you're saying your
I
friends on
don't know the
Facebook.
victim. I said the person, the man, dummy. You
Come
can't
on,
keep
Andy,
up.
stop with the semantics. Like she says she doesn't know the person. There are plenty of
I
people that
don't
you
know
don't
the
know
girl.
that are
I
friends
don't know
on
the girl. I
Facebook
don't
or
know the
social
mom.
media.
I don't know the girl. I
Okay,
don't know the mom.
but you're saying the victim reached out to you and
Yes.
said it,
Yes. I'm
and
assuming she went to his Facebook and then seen him tag me and things. She must have thought that I and him were together. Ew. And messaged me. And she said, I just wanted to let you know, blah, 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 blah. And I said, why are you telling me?
have that? Do you have that?
Yes, I do.
message?
And it's been given to the state police. Yes.
You gave
So just so we're clear, this is what you're describing. You're saying that because of the sole testimony of the victim, the state of Virginia is going to reopen the case and going to
I said
exonerate him.
it's a
Hold on,
possibility.
Envy. I just want to ask the question to make sure I'm understanding. You're saying the state of Virginia, just because the victim allegedly is going to recant, that they're going to take this to trial again. No additional evidence. No, just the word of the victim. They're going to reopen the case, and the judge is going to vacate the guilty plea.
So I'm pretty sure it would be a reopen and a new court case as well, because that would be that they committed perjury, her and her mother. Because her mother messaged me and said, don't speak to her child. Mind you, her child was 19 when she reached out to me. And I said, yes, ma'am, you got it. Because at the end of the day,
When did this conviction happen?
I'm not sure.
Because the information that Siren was able to come up with says around 2017. Does that sound about right?
I think it was like 2018. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so we're now almost, 9 years, 8
No, the
years?
story doesn't keep changing. Y'all are just slow. That's the problem, because you're mixing up two different people's stories, and that's the problem.
What have I not? We're talking about the same person, though, correct?
No, I was talking about someone in the comments
Okay.
saying something about I was room with somebody, so I don't know.
Okay, so you're saying, and I'm just going to invite people to do this. You can just Google what it would take to overturn a conviction. And I'm not arguing with you, Envy. I just want the people to be informed. I just want you to Google, what does it take to overturn an SA conviction? You can read it for yourself. You can actually look up what it takes for the state of Virginia to overturn an SA conviction. You can read it for yourself. You can look up former cases where it's happened. You can see how long that process takes. You can see how the prosecution handles it.
Can
Just
you
do it
shut
for
up
yourself.
so he can fucking talk? Andy, fuck.
So the Envy has shared
Shut me up, pussy boy. Go fucking hit that rock again, bitch. You're not fucking talking to me.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't give a first off of a fuck. Don't
method.
speak to me, bro.
Andrew.
Don't fucking speak to me.
What are you doing,
Good
Andrew?
cat. I'm glad you live in
Easy.
Virginia. I'm glad you live here, babe. So does a lot of motherfuckers. What's your point, babe?
Cat.
Hey, so while we're waiting on that information to figure out what it takes to overturn an SA, MB, thank you so much for your transparency and your time. I was just wondering, because there's a lot of people that seem kind of incredulous in the comments about the accuracy of your story. Do you have that video or that tape of that seizure? Because I feel like the more you
I'm
can kind
not
of
showing
present.
my seizure. That's so disgusting.
Wait.
I
No,
think
that's
it's
more.
okay for people.
That is disgusting.
I'm just, it would corroborate every detail of your story, though.
Correct.
Would you
Yeah.
consider that?
You okay? Yeah, I mean, I think it would make you whole, sort of, in a sense.
Hang on. What did somebody drop her? Where did Envy go?
She was getting reported, and why are you looking for a seizure video? That's kind of weird.
Let's not report. Tap the screen, share the live, take your meds, call your parole officer. Tap the screen, share the live.
Who's Americano?
That's JP.
What the fuck?
Hell
What's up, guys?
Gangster panel.
What's up,
So
all?
I just want to. Can I just read this really quick? Overturning a SA conviction in Virginia based on the victim's recantation is a complex legal process, typically requiring motion of a new trial based on after discovered evidence or a writ of actual innocence. Typically requiring motion of a new trial based on after discovered evidence or a writ of actual innocence. A recantation is not automatically sufficient to overturn a conviction. The court must investigate whether the initial testimony or the recantation is truthful.
Well, there you go.
And she keeps saying that like people who do this for a living are the dumb ones. I don't, does she believe that? This isn't hidden from, you don't need to have studied. You can go look at your state's legal processes for different crimes. And like, we live in the age of AI. You can look this up. There is precedent across the country on how this happens all the time. What you're describing when you say, oh, they messed DNA evidence. What do you mean they messed up the DNA evidence? How do you mess up DNA evidence? Are you saying that it was another person and the state got it wrong and just framed this person? That would be the most major news story in the century.
So, Powder, let me ask you this: what could MV show you to change your opinion right now? Is there anything?
No, I think you call a thing. This lady she got exposed for palling around with 3 PDOs. She got embarrassed by it because her online persona was in jeopardy. And instead of going, you know what, I effed up, I have a effed up life. Unfortunately, that's not the life I wanted my kids around. So they're with responsible adults. I'm still trying to figure out life. Instead of just saying, unfortunately, that's not the life I wanted my kids around. So they're with responsible adults. I'm still trying to figure out life. Instead of just saying that and going, mea culpa, yeah, I'm fucked up. Aren't we all a little fucked up? No, she faked, in my opinion, this is my opinion, she faked going all. You would reach out to a brother, a sister, a neighbor, somebody in your tangent with, that you've shared secrets with. If you're going to tell anybody at all, that just makes sense.
And to be clear, you think she, as part of this kind of fake narrative she's presenting, according to you, she also faked the seizure as well?
I don't know about the seizure. She actually could have seizures. That's immaterial to the actual what I'm accusing her of. She may have those things. That doesn't mean one thing or another.
Okay, but the reason why I ask is when you asked her what specifically was the catalyst why she did not delete her or ban her IP address, she said it was the seizure. She said it kind of resettled.
She said having the seizure making her take diazepam, which I'm not really familiar with, which is an anti-seizure medication, made her have a clear head. I'm exactly. Paraphrasing. That's what she said a moment ago. I'm paraphrasing. She may have added a little more info, but that's essentially what I got from what she said.
Yeah, and so what I'm suggesting is that if she presents video or audio of the seizure, that will be consistent with the rest of her story, but actually verified.
I mean, if she's saying that, I don't think that particular segment of her story will absolve her from the accusations.
No, it's not going to prove everything, but it's going to offer her some bit of consistency in the eyes of people in the comments.
I think it's a red herring, to be quite honest. I think it's a red herring.
What's up, guys?
What's up, BMX? Thank you for joining us. That was short-lived.
I think it's a red herring. I think it's okay. a detail that adds a little bit of explanation, but I don't think I think it's immaterial to what I'm talking about.
Gotcha. We don't need to get bogged down with. I think you've done an excellent job kind of with the questioning so far.
Thank you.
Hopefully MB will come back. Tap the screen, share the live, take your meds, call your PO.
Okay, August is doing the most pro bono. Check your DMs before he spammed the fuck out of the chat.
I know August. I'm aware.
Is Trey coming up to apologize?
Trey, get up here. Apologize. No, Andrew, you have a pro bono.
Bull, did my questioning make sense? Did you
absolutely
okay? Like, it did reveal some inconsistencies. It did reveal.
Brad, if I was on the stand, I would have been pleading the fifth the whole time.
Well, pro bono, I'll tell you, the one spot where I thought you just did an incredible job was originally when she made the claim that her desire to ban her own IP had nothing to do with her activity on the app. And then she specifically cites Siren posting her kids. And then you said, then she had to kind of circle back around and say,
correct.
Oh, well, that was on the first day. I'm talking about
correct.
Day
2. There was always an excuse because I'm like, wait, you said it had, because she said it emphatically. She said it had nothing to do with what Siren did. Those were her words. And then she brought up, which we all know, that was allegedly the catalyst that said she was going to self-delete. I personally do not think she was going to do that. I believe that she does what a lot of certain segment of this population does when the fire gets a little hot. They turn on the tears. I want empathy. I want sympathy. Don't beat me up because
we call those YT tears. Are you accusing
that
her
is
of YT
correct.
tears?
Those are YT women.
I said that earlier. Yeah.
Okay. YT tears. YT tears in the comments.
So
You could say white.
I'm still waiting to see the seizure video to see because
You guys are horrible.
Well,
I feel. I feel
are
like
you guys analysts?
Well, yes, we are, but I just feel like
And
that's kind
I'm gonna end with this, and then I'm gonna just go on mute. Please do not believe that just because someone says, like, if you're going to prison on solely on the testimony of a witness or a victim, yes, maybe if it's solely on testimony, yes. If you can prove the testimony is faulty, if you can prove that the witness lied, yes, you could potentially get a new trial, but it's different for different states. However, in Envy's own admission, she utilized the word DNA. She said that, correct? I didn't mishear that. She said
correct.
She said it was faulty. Do you all know, you all have seen enough Law and Order episodes. You've seen enough Dateline. You've seen enough 48 Hours. You've seen enough 2020 to understand that when a government agency was to F up DNA and put an innocent man in either prison or on the SA registry, do you realize how big of a news story that would be?
No, it would be big. It depends on the news cycle, but it would be big.
Because not only for that particular case, but now you're putting the whole
Good Morning
police
America
procedure in jeopardy. Now people are like, well, anybody can falsify DNA.
Correct.
Anybody can make a mistake. That would be a major news story. So
it would be Good Morning America story. It would be nationwide.
Don't pee on my head and tell me it's raining. Envy thinks she's smarter than she is. I'm sorry, Envy. You may be a nice person in real life, but you're not smart. I'm just going to call a spade. Like I said, you think everybody else is dumb, but we are hearing the word. You're
wrong. You're loud and wrong.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I said was the only DNA sample found in or on the victim was of a teenage male. That's what the fuck I said. I didn't say there was a miss DNA, nothing. I didn't say none of that.
So do you know, what do you think DNA shows? Do you think DNA shows the age?
Yeah, Envy, how would they match that DNA to a 15-year-old?
I didn't say the person was 15. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all can't keep up with the time tracking. You try to fuck shit up because that's what y'all do. So I'm not going to continue this conversation when y'all can't even keep up with a story time or a storyline.
Sorry, I promise you we're having this conversation in good faith. I just misunderstood what you said.
I don't believe that.
Oh my God. August wants you to check your DM so bad, friend.
I told him. He knows. August, damn.
I thought so. Envy, correct me if I'm wrong, but what did you say about the DNA being linked to an individual?
I said that it was of a teenager and there was no DNA found of the adult.
Got it. And how did they link that DNA to the teenager?
Because that person was seeing the girl as well.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. The girl had a boyfriend. I'm assuming. I don't know. I wasn't there, but allegedly she had a boyfriend, and that was the sample found on and in the girl.
Trey, get in the box.
So
they invited Trey 100 times. I don't know why. She know what she.
You have to rip the Band-Aid off, Trey.
Trey, come get in the box. We're not going to
she said what the fuck she said, and I feel the same way. Because she literally said she would pay to watch me unalive and then get a refund when it wasn't entertaining enough. Fuck that bitch and her baby.
Who said that?
Strawberry did.
Say that.
I can say what the fuck I want. That bitch has said disgusting shit to me and about my baby. Fuck her.
Yo, y'all are wild.
Oh my God. I didn't.
Dee, because didn't I say that I talked to the fucking state police, you dumb bitch? Didn't I say that
Rick,
before
can we not
renting
do that
to
to
the
Dee Dee?
person? Didn't I say
You
that?
don't owe me anything, but can we not do that to Dee Dee? Can we not
I
call
mean,
her
you
dumb
said you
bitch?
was gonna slap me, and you're a fucking big ass man. So what the
Yeah,
fuck do
no,
you
yeah, I
mean?
still
Yeah,
believe
you
that.
would
I
never
believe you
slap me
deserve to
though.
be
My man
slapped.
would
Yes,
fucking
absolutely.
put a fucking bullet
Absolutely.
between your eyes,
Absolutely.
bitch.
I think you're a piss
You
poor
Oh
would
my
mother.
never fucking
God.
I
slap me,
think you're
hoe.
a piss
You
poor
would
Oh my
mother.
never
God.
slap me,
I
hoe. I
think
would
you're a
beat
piss
you the
poor
fuck up
mother.
and dog
Yeah.
walk
Okay.
you.
Well, maybe you should have beat up the people to keep your kids.
Yeah,
That's what you should have
You
done.
have no
You
fucking
should have beat
actual
up the people to
comebacks
keep your
because you're a
kids.
piece of shit, and that's why
No,
you're
I don't
getting
need
doxxed in someone else's live
Ma'am,
right now.
you're a mother of what,
Everybody knows
3?
who you
You're a
are.
mother of
That's why
3
the
and you don't
things
have
that are
any of your
happening
kids?
that are
You're a
happening is
mother of 3
karma,
and none of your
bitch.
kids live with you.
Whose
Karma,
live is
You're a
karma,
mother of 3
karma. That's why
and
you're
none of
getting
your kids live
karma.
with you.
Whose
You have
That
live
to
is
is
why
rent
you're
to
getting
SA
karma. Don't
offenders.
ask me shit, Andy.
You're
Don't ask me shit.
overweight
Would you
Can I
fucking
ask?
and a
relax,
Can I
Envy? I've
liar.
been
ask? I
so
want to
nice to
know.
you.
I don't know. I don't know, Jay. I don't know.
Oh,
Envy,
this
I've
A
is
been
so
little
so
birdie
nice to
told
you.
me.
unfair.
A little
All
birdie
right.
told
Bones,
me.
what live is this?
Well, hey,
That's
as
what
in the
I'm
comments,
saying.
how
Oh,
about you
wow,
tell
he
Dee Dee to
left.
get the fuck off my pussy lips? How about that? Because she's always on my pussy lips. I know she's gay, but I don't want her. I'm bi, and I wouldn't touch the bitch with someone else's pussy. How about that?
Wait, where's this live with it? I want to go.
How about mind your fucking business? How about worry about y'all's lives? How about that?
All right, but you said that this was happening to him. Is it true, or are you lying about that too?
I guess I just lie about everything like you, Methy Andy.
All right, relax.
Methiana.
How
Not
about
saying
go
that.
scroll and find it? Do some work yourself, you lazy fucking bum.
Yeah,
Andy.
All right, relax.
Methiana.
How
Not
about
saying
go
that.
scroll and find it?